You ever notice how a woman changes when she senses you're no longer chasing her? The shift is subtle, but powerful, and it reveals a lot about her true feelings. The moment you stop prioritizing her, she starts feeling the difference, and trust me, her reaction will tell you everything you need to know. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how women respond when a man loses interest, and how you can use this knowledge to your advantage. The power of detachment. Women are highly intuitive. They can feel when your energy shifts, when your calls become less frequent, when you stop putting them first. And guess what? Their natural reaction is confusion. At first, she might not believe it. She'll brush it off, thinking you're just busy. But when it continues, reality starts to sink in. And this is where things get interesting. Her emotional roller coaster. Once she realizes you're no longer pursuing her, she goes through a series of emotions. Denial and ego check. She tells herself, he'll be back. He's just testing me. But deep down, the ego takes a hit. She wonders, why isn't he obsessed with me anymore? Curiosity and stalking. If she's still interested, she'll start looking for clues. Is there another woman? Have you moved on? She might stalk your social media, suddenly view your stories, or randomly text, "Hey, stranger." Panic and re-engagement. If she truly cared, she'll attempt to pull you back. She may start mirroring your old behaviors, checking in, complimenting you, or even flirting more. She wants reassurance that she still has you. Respect or rejection. This is the turning point. If she sees you as a high-value man, your detachment makes you even more attractive. She respects your confidence and self-control. But if she was just stringing you along, she might walk away. And guess what? That's your win. Why this works? The Stoic principle. Stoicism teaches us the power of emotional control. When you detach, you force her to question her own feelings. You prove that your world doesn't revolve around her. And that, gentlemen, is where the real power lies. The moment you stop chasing is the moment she starts noticing your worth. The next time a woman realizes you've lost interest, pay attention to her reaction. If she fights for you, she sees your value. If she lets you go, she was never really there. Either way, you win. Because a man who controls his emotions controls his destiny. Stay with me, because today we're breaking down her psychological response. And trust me, this will change how you see relationships forever. The initial shock. Wait, what happened? Women are emotional beings. They rely on signals, energy, and consistency. The moment you stop chasing her, it disrupts her expectations. She's used to your attention being predictable, and now it's missing. At first, she convinces herself, he must be busy. She shrugs it off, thinking you'll come back. But as time passes, confusion creeps in. She starts thinking, did I do something wrong? Did he find someone else? And that, my friend, is when her mind begins working overtime. The subtle stalking. Is he seeing someone else? Now she's curious. And curiosity, my friend, is the seed of obsession. She starts lurking, checking your last seen on WhatsApp, watching your Instagram stories, even though she never used to, asking mutual friends about you. You see, when a man stops caring, it triggers a woman's need for validation. She starts wondering, what changed? What's he up to? Why isn't he thinking about me anymore? And if she truly liked you, she won't be able to ignore it. Her next moves, I need to get him back. Once she realizes you've detached, she reacts in one of two ways. 1. She tries to win you back. She might start engaging with you again. You'll get unexpected texts like, "Hey, how have you been? I just saw something that reminded me of you. Do you still go to that coffee shop?" She might even post pictures online to subtly get your attention, hoping you'll react. Why? Because suddenly you've become a challenge, and women love a challenge. 2. She tests you with games. If her ego is strong, she might try to play it cool. She'll pretend she doesn't care. Maybe she starts talking to other guys, posting stories with captions like, "Living my best life." But here's the secret. If she truly didn't care, she wouldn't react at all. The fact that she needs to show she's unbothered means she is bothered. The Stoic response: stay unmoved. This is where most men fail. They notice her coming back and immediately give in. They start chasing again, throwing away all the power they just built. But a Stoic man doesn't flinch. He remains in control. He doesn't react. He doesn't chase. He stays centered in his purpose. And guess what? That's exactly what makes her want him even more. Because deep down, every woman respects a man who is unshaken by her games. The outcome: the truth revealed. At this point, one of two things will happen. If she truly cared, she'll fight to keep you. She'll show more interest, make an effort, and want to earn your attention. If she was just using you for validation, she'll disappear. And guess what? That's a win for you. Because now you know. The right woman will value you without games. So, next time you lose interest in a woman, pay attention to her reaction. It tells you everything about how much she really valued you in the first place. The ego versus the reality. Women don't like losing power in a dynamic. The moment she realizes you're no longer invested, her ego takes a direct hit. At this stage, she'll react in one of three ways. 1. The casual check-in, testing the waters. She might send a "Hey, how have you been?" message just to see how you respond. She doesn't want to seem desperate, but she needs to confirm if she still has your attention. 2. The social media trap. Ever notice how a woman suddenly starts posting more when you go silent? She might post a photo looking extra good just to see if you'll react, a cryptic quote about men who don't appreciate women, or even a story with another guy trying to spark jealousy. She wants you to break first. 3. The sudden effort. She starts chasing. If she genuinely likes you, this is when you'll notice a shift. She'll start texting first. She'll ask about your life. She'll suddenly make time for you. Why? Because the absence of your attention forces her to realize your value. Why this works, the psychology behind it. You see, attraction isn't about convincing someone to like you. It's about creating space for them to realize they like you. When you stop chasing, you trigger a psychological concept called the scarcity principle. People want what they can't have. And the moment you pull back, you become less available, which instantly increases your perceived value. She starts to realize, maybe I took him for granted. Maybe I misjudged his worth. What if he's moving on, and I lost my chance? And that's when she truly feels the impact of your absence. The turning point: will she fight or flee? At this stage, she has two choices: fight for you. If she genuinely cared, she'll put in effort. She'll reach out more, try to reconnect, and show she values you. Disappear. If she was only enjoying the attention but never truly valued you, she'll let you go. And honestly, that's your win. Because a woman who lets you walk away without a second thought was never truly yours to begin with. The Stoic approach: what you must do. A true Stoic man never seeks validation from women. He remains centered in his purpose, in his growth, in his own life. So when a woman realizes you've lost interest, your reaction should be simple. Stay calm. Don't overthink. Don't rush back just because she notices you're gone. Observe her actions. If she's making an effort, she values you. If not, you've just saved yourself from wasting time. Never break your frame. You're not playing games. You're simply living in your power. The biggest mistake men make is reacting the moment a woman pulls away. But the man who remains unmoved, he wins every time. In the end, a woman's reaction to your absence reveals everything about her true feelings. So the next time you sense a woman taking you for granted, don't beg. Don't chase. Simply pull back and watch what happens. If she values you, she'll show it. If she doesn't, she was never meant for you. And that, my friend, is how a stoic man always stays in control. If this video gave you clarity, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Have you ever pulled back and seen a woman suddenly change? And if you want more deep insights into attraction, psychology, and Stoicism, subscribe now, because the best is yet to come. See you in the next one.